Hi, hello, this is Manikanta from Pragara Academy, Rajon. Today, I would like to explain about the term distance. See, basically what is meant by distance? Distance is nothing but the actual path covered by a body. The actual path covered by a body is called distance. And the uncased unit or SI units will be meters, serious unit will be centimeter. And distance is a scalar quantity. Scalar is nothing but which having a physical quantity having only magnitude but not direction. And the distance cannot be zero. Mainly these points you have to remember. And see, to explain the distance concept, I took the 2 points A and B. Here, one car is starting from A to reach B. It having the different paths. One is straight line path, one is curved path, and one is different turnings we have for this path. And next we have the sharp edges path, like road type sharp edges it has. So suppose a car starting from A to reach to B, it will move like a straight line. It will move like in a straight line. Otherwise, it will move in a curved line, or it will go in a turnings. Road having the turnings here, yeah, it will move like that. Otherwise, it will move like a sharp edges. So the distance is nothing but the actual path, how the vehicle travels, how the object travels, how the body travels is nothing but distance. Here the actual path, if you consider straight line path, this is the actual path. If you consider this curved path, this will be the actual path. If you consider the curved path, this will be the actual path. So which path we consider, that will be the actual path. So distance is nothing but the actual path covered by a body is called distance. Distance is a scalar quantity. Why? Because it has only magnitude. It does not depend on the direction. It does not move in the particular direction. In any direction it will move. Okay, it does not depend on direction. Only magnitude it have. And MKS units of distance is meters. Serious units will be centimeters. Distance cannot be zero. From A to B travels means it having some distance, either 2 kilometers, 3 kilometers, 5 kilometers like that. So that's why distance cannot be zero. And I will explain the conversions in the units of distance to solve the problems using distance concept. We need to know few conversions. So what are the conversions? I will explain. See, first one is 1 meter is nothing but 100 centimeters. 1 meter equal to 100 centimeters. 1 kilometer. 1 kilometer is nothing but 1000 meters. 1 kilometer is nothing but 1000 meters. And 1 millimeter. 1 millimeter we can represent 1 mm. So 1 mm is nothing but 1 by 1000 meters. 1 mm is nothing but 1 by 1000 meters. And 1 centimeter equal to 10 millimeters. 1 centimeter is equal to 10 millimeters. And mainly need to remember micro. 1 micro is nothing but they go like this, 1 micro. So this will be 10 power minus 6. Milli means 10 power minus 3. Okay, nano is nothing but 10 power minus 9. Okay, 1 mega means 10 power 6 plus 6. Okay, now so to solve the problems in the distance concept for length, breadth, height, displacement concepts, you need to know these conversions. Okay, these are very important. Yeah. Now, next one, I want to explain about the displacement. Next term in the kinematics, displacement. What is meant by displacement? Displacement I will represent here S. Sometimes X also we can take. So displacement is nothing but the shortest distance between initial and final point. The shortest distance between initial and final point is called displacement. Okay, here units will be same. MKS units will be meters, CJS units will be centimeters, and displacement is a vector quantity. Displacement is a vector quantity, nothing but displacement having both magnitude and direction, and also obeys laws of vector addition. Okay, displacement may or may not be zero. Sometimes it becomes zero also. Displacement sometimes becomes zero. How also I will explain. Okay. Now I want to explain the problems using distance and displacement concept. Yeah. For that I took the symmetrical figures, plane figures I am taking. Like first one, rectangle. Second one, square. Third one, circle. For these figures, by using these figures, I will explain the problems on distance and displacement. Yeah. Suppose A, B, C, D, P, Q, R, S is having the radius 14 centimeters. Okay. Suppose a person starting at A point, is moving to B. His length will be how much? We are 2 kilometers. 3 kilometers, 4 kilometers I am taking, and this will be the 3 kilometers. C to D also, why? Because both are lengths, will get 4 kilometers only, and AD will be the 3 kilometers. A to B he travels, and then B to C, and then C to D, and then D to A. Again, for the starting position he came. Starting point will be A, final point also A. Here I want to find distance, we represent as D, comma, displacement. First one, from A to B, A to C, A to D, A to A. In all the cases, I want to find distance and displacement. For this square having, suppose 3 meters, this one also 3 meters. Why? Because square having all sides are equal. Okay. For this also we need to find the distance and displacement from first one P to Q, next P to R, next P to S, next P to P. For all the cases I want to find distance and displacement. Yeah. For the circle we have the radius here R equal to 14 centimeters. So for the one revolution and half revolution, if a particle starts at a point, it completes the one revolution. One revolution means end point will be A only. Or one revolution, half revolution means it will reach to B. Semicircle we need to consider. Half revolution, we need to find the distance, displacement. For the first problem, from A to B, what will be the distance? I took one car here. Yeah, I have one car. So car starts at A point and reach to B. So how much distance traveled by car here? So the car distance travels is 4 kilometers. So from A to B, distance will be how much? 4 kilometers. Displacement also how much? It is a straight line path, there is no shortcut. Initial point will be A, final point will be B. Why? Because I told na displacement is nothing but shortest distance between initial and final point. For A to B, this will be the shortest distance. For straight line part, both distance and displacement are equal. So A to B how much? 4 kilometers. Next. For A to C. For A to C means what is the distance? We can how we find distance? AB plus BC, the actual path, how it travels from A to B and then B to C. This is the actual path of the car. So actual path of the car is nothing but distance. So we will take AB plus BC. You can take 4 plus 3. How much? 7 kilometers. And what will be the distance? It is very important. What is the definition of displacement? The shortest distance between initial and final point. Here initial point will be A, final point will be C. So we need to draw one diagram. Like this is the rectangle. I want to draw one diagram for this. This is the shortest path. Shortest path the car travels. That is nothing but displacement. If you observe ACB triangle, ABC triangle, angle B is 90 degrees, nothing but it is the right angle triangle. ABC is the right angle triangle. So we need to find hypotenuse. Hypotenuse square equal to side square plus side square. Pythagoras theorem I am applying. So here 4 square plus 3 square, nothing but 16 plus 9. You will get AC square equal to 25. So AC will be the root 25. Root 25 is nothing but how much? 5 kilometers. So what is the displacement we are getting? The shortest distance for A to C will be the 5 kilometers. Then we need to find A to D also. Fourth bit distance will be from A to D. So what is the distance means actual path? First it travels A to B and then B to C and then C to D. So 4 plus 3 plus 4. How much? Nothing but AB plus BC plus CD. So 4 plus 3 plus 4, you will get 11 kilometers. This is the actual path. But displacement is the shortest distance. Na? For A to B, what is the shortest distance? This will be the shortest distance. It will move from A to D. This is the shortest distance. Initial point will be A, final point will be D. So that's why short distance will be 3 kilometers for A to B. Okay now. So now last bit, fifth one. Fourth one, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, this one third, sorry. Now fourth one. Fourth one will be A to A. What is the initial point A? Final point also A. So for the distance is nothing but actual path. How it travels from A to B travels, B to C travels, C to D and then D to E. So total AB plus BC plus CD plus DA. Why? Because according to the definition of distance is nothing but actual path traveled by a body. Say the body as the car. So what is the distance? 4 plus 3 plus 4 plus 3. 7 plus 7, 14 kilometers is the distance. What is the displacement? Displacement becomes 0. Why? Because initial point will be A, final point also A. So it will be the 0. That's why we took displacement will be 0 for the complete rotation. Initial and final point will be same. Okay. Yeah, according to vectors concept also we will prove this value becomes 0. Why? Because suppose this is the positive x direction. If it travels like this, this is the negative x direction. So plus I minus I cancel. And this vertical axis is nothing but positive y direction, nothing but plus j. And if it moves downwards, that is minus j. Plus j minus j cancel 0. So why? Because displacement is a vector. So according to vector concept, according to laws of vector addition, the value becomes 0. So that's why displacement is 0. Otherwise we can tell, we can explain from the displacement definition. Starting and final point will be same. That's why displacement is 0. If you want to apply the vectors concept, so I bar minus I bar 0. A car travels from B to C, that is plus j bar. D to A is minus j bar. Plus j bar minus j bar will be 0. Magnitude will be same. Yeah. Now I want to explain the square. For the plane figure of square, I want to find distance and displacement distance and displacement for the different direction. See, for the P to Q. P to Q distance will be PQ. That is distance, and then 3 meters. Displacement also 3 meters. The second bit, P to R, we need to find the distance. So P to R is nothing but according to distance actual path, PQ plus QR. So distance will be 3 plus 3, 3 plus 3 is 6 meters. But for the displacement, shortest distance, initial point will be P, final point will be R. So we have a diagonal, right angle triangle, Pythagoras theorem we need to apply. Pythagoras theorem means nothing but PR square equal to PQ square plus QR square. 3 square plus 3 square. Nothing but you will get 9 plus 9, 18. So PR equal to root 18. We can write 9 into 2. Root 9 means 3, 3 root 2 will come. 3 root 2, how much meters? Is the displacement, shortest distance. Now I want to find the orbit P to S, distance and displacement. For P to S, distance will be what? PQ plus QR plus Rs. Why? Because actual path traveled by a body, covered by a body. So here P to S will be the 3 plus 3 plus 3, we get 9 meters. But for the displacement, shortest distance for A to P to S. Why? Because P is the initial point, S will be the final point, shortest distance will be the PS. That will be the 3 meters is the shortest distance. Okay now. Next, fourth one. Fourth one, what they are asking, P to P. For P to P, actual path. What is the actual path? P to Q plus QR plus RS plus SP. For the S, again, it is the direction of SP. So all are equal now, 4 into 3, you will get 12 meters in the distance. Displacement will be what? Displacement means initial point will be P, final point also P for P to P. So displacement is 0. For one complete rotation or one complete revolution, displacement becomes 0. According to vectors concept, if it travels PQ direction, that will be the plus I, this will be the minus I, cancel, I minus I 0. This is the vertical axis now, y axis is number J bar, and if it move downwards means minus J bar minus J bar 0. So that's why total value becomes 0. Displacement will be 0. Why? Because displacement is a vector. Okay now, it obeys laws of vector addition concept. Now, fourth one. Third symmetrical figure, circle. For the circle, one revolution and half revolution, I want to find distance and displacement. Here, what is the radius value? 14 centimeters. They given radius is 14 centimeters. Okay. Here, the car is moving in a circular path. Car is moving in a circular path with fixed distance values from the center. With the fixed radius, it is moving. So that's why distance will be the circumference of circle for one revolution. For one revolution, the car completes one revolution. For one revolution, circumference of circle we need to apply. Distance equal to 2 pi r. We need to take 2 into pi value how much? 22 by 7. R value 40. 7 in 42 times 22 to 4. 88 centimeters will be the distance. Now I want to find displacement. See, what is the initial point for the A? Initial point for the car A, final point also A for the one revolution. So it becomes 0. For one complete revolution, displacement becomes 0. The first condition. For the next, for half revolution. For half revolution, how to find distance? Distance is nothing but, for half revolution means semicircle we need to take. For circle 2 pi r. For semicircle 2 pi r by 2. Half part we need to take. Because it is semicircle will be the half revolution. 2 to cancel. Pi value 22 by 7 into 14. 7 in 14 2 times cancel. 22 into 44 centimeters is the distance. To find the distance, what is the initial point A? Final point will be B. Shortest distance will be A to B. That is the diameter. If you observe this one, A to B is the diameter. If you double the radius, you will get the diameter. 2 into 14, so we get 28 centimeters is the shortest distance. So from this video, I explained about distance, displacement definition and few points. By using those definitions, I explain the problems. It's very important to understand the concept. Thank you very much. At present, we are taking the online and offline classes also from our academy. So anyone interested, please contact my number. Thank you. Thank you very much.